Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube land, it's your boy Tuglo, and today we have the GGO alternative in-depth analysis by the numbers. So this is basically where we go ahead and just see which character does what better according to their actual numbers, instead of just kind of eyeballing it and seeing what they can do. Now, as you can see here, we are going to chill right here. We're going to show off Pitohui first with her SS3 combination. Then we are going to show off Llen. She does have the basically 98% map-wide teleportation, so that is something to reconsider once you see these numbers, but she does have that, so please keep that in mind. So here is Llen. Now we're going to do Llen into Pitohui, which BT dubs, the damages that these two put together is ridiculous. And then we have Pitohui into Llen. So these characters, like I said, I truly do love these characters, and I think that these characters should, you know, try to get, especially since they are getting power creeped with the 10% little dealio that they got going on. Let me go ahead and make sure I used the correct words. The 10% leader skill to all non-elemental units. That in and of itself is already, we're starting to see that power creeping trend. So definitely, if you are lucky enough to get one of these characters, you're doing it good. But if you can get both of them, you're doing it even better. But let's go ahead and take it by the numbers. We will go to our calculator, the handy dandy rat sounds calculator. Now, as you can see here, we do have our C2 DPS. And if this is your first time checking out one of these in-depth analyses by the numbers, the first line right here, let me see if you can see it. Okay, yeah, the first line right here is going to represent our DPS. The second line will represent our damage. And the third line will represent the capacity. Now, capacity is basically the amount of damage this unit can do versus a high health mob. A high health mob being considered a ranking event mob, a GRE mob, or the equipment creation mobs. Basically anything that has, you know, 4 or 5 health bars, however many health bars it may have. Yeah. Waifu alerts. Yeah. So, bamboozled, dude. Fun with my mouse. Okay, so, as you can see here, Llen is shorter on DPS, damage, and capacity compared to Pitohui. So, that in and of itself, all I gotta think, okay, Pitohui is doing more DPS, she's doing more damage, and she's doing more capacity. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. So with Llen, if you don't mind, I'm gonna move this over here. With Llen, she does have the skill duration of 2.31 seconds, and her combination does take off at 1.05 seconds after she uses her SS3. So, you know, that's quick switch in for somebody else. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Now, she does have that 10, she does have the 10 hit count, and it says hit count at canceled, so I assume that means, yeah, I assume that means when you switch over. Okay, so the hit count at canceled basically is showing, if I saw that correctly on the phone. Okay, let's wait for the combo to reset real quick. So basically what I'm going to assume that the hit count at canceled means is once we see the number 3 in our combo number, then it will switch to Pitohui, and we will test that, and that is true. So that right there is a huge helper. That helps me understand where I'm going to be switching out at. So that's the stats for Llen. Now, the stats for Pitohui, we are going to see Pitohui is going to have a 2.25 combination, or excuse me, skill duration. So it's going to take 2.25 seconds for her whole animation to finish. It is actually shorter. It is actually shorter than Llen's. Her combination second is going to be longer than Llen's by a, you know, half a second, a little less than a half a second. Now, her hit count is going to be 14. So basically, she has 14 combos on her SS3, or 14 hits on her SS3. And at the 6th hit, Llen will come in, so let's go ahead and try that out. And right there, now, you know, you gotta be paying attention to it. You gotta watch out for it. But at that 6th hit, Llen does come in from the switch out with Pitohui. Now we're gonna show that one more time. We have right here, and on that 6th, Llen comes right on in. So I don't know if Rat Sounds is adding to the calculator, but that truly does help out a lot, and I like that little feature. I don't know if it's been there before, but I just noticed it now, and it is absolutely lovely. Now this right here is going to help me say, okay, this right here, the proper or the most optimal way to use your SS3 is going to go Llen into Pitohui, because you're going to get it at the earlier hit count. So if you can get it at the 3rd hit count and you're switching over to Pitohui, you're going to optimize your damage in that sense. Now, the last thing that I do want to mention very briefly, even though I do, you know, round up numbers, if it's 3,900, I'll go up to 4,000. If it's 4,077, I'll round it down to 4,000. In this particular case, since these units do have the ability to crit every single SS3 attack, their crit does not matter. Now, what does matter is their attack stats, and while it may be very small difference, that difference still holds true. We do see that Llen has 3,983 attack, and Pitohui is going to have 4,077 character attack. Now, based off of all these numbers, I promise you this, my go-to unit, if I'm saying this is the jackpot unit, baby, it is going to be Pitohui. Not only does she have more DPS, more damage, more capacity, she has a, what was this? She had a faster skill duration, and on top of that, she does have more attack. The last thing that I do want to point out is that little smirk right there. Come on now. Help me now. That smirk, whew, that's $1 million smirk right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She even got a little wink going on, too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Either which way, boys, this is going to be the in-depth analysis by the numbers. Dude, huge shout out to Rat Sounds, man. That little hit count and the hit canceled, or hit count at canceled, that is a lovely tool. Lovely tool. We could probably, you know, go back through and really optimize where we use what units. You know, should I use OS1, Kirito, and then Asuna, or should I do Asuna and then Kirito? You know, the list can go on and on and on. That is beautiful. So huge shout out to Rat Sounds with the calculator. I do really enjoy things of this nature. I might not be the best player, we all know that now, but these little analyses, man, I do like seeing where these units pit off against each other, and I hope you do too. If there is anything that you want to let me know down in the comment section below, please feel free. Do you think that that teleportation that Llen has gives her the upper hand against all of these numbers that I've given to you? Or if you do know something about Llen, does she have iframes? Does Pitohui have iframes? Let me know down in the comment section below so we can, you know, further this discussion. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, while you're commenting, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content like this. You know, that in-depth analysis, yes sir. Last but not least, check out that description box where you can find links to my Discord server, my Twitch stream, my Patreon page, and basically any social media such as my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook page. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that this helped you kind of figure out who you want to be looking for between Pitohui and between Llen on the Gun Gale Online alternative banner. Guys, that's all I got for this one, and as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing. That's the bells are ringing. And until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, baby.